Welcome to GameStop. How can I help you? What's up, my guy? I wanted to get a Call of Duty for my son. Oh yeah, we got that. Your son's really gonna enjoy it this year. They got some bomb ass kill streaks. You get 5 kills in a row, you get exploding attack dogs. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Hey, my son wanted me to come over and pick up GTA. Do you guys have that? The prostitute game? That, my guy, that game has drugs, prostitutes, alcoholism. You can shoot people, kill people, run from the cops, rob banks. There's prostitutes. Dude,
You know what's the difference though? Is that in Grand Theft Auto, I feel like it's way more realistic. But in Call of Duty, you're so conditioned to just war and guns and because it's literally on TV. You know? It's like war, military, using M16s, flying in helicopters, shooting rockets. That's all mentally conditioned into our head since like we were kids, I feel like, because it's like any cool movie that you've seen has some shit like that in it. But I feel like GTA, the reason why they go a little bit harder in GTA is because it's a bit more realistic. You can make whatever decision you want in the game, and then that's where I guess, to be honest, Lil Jimmy shouldn't even be playing GTA. You said I had to return GTA 5 and I wanted to race with friends. Call of Duty's okay. You said, is there boobas in COD? No, there's no boobas in COD. Maybe there might be a quick scene of titties. Maybe if you go into a strip club and start shooting people. I don't know. No Russian part 2. But, yeah, you say, yeah, parents try to shield their children from a lot of stuff, but they don't realize 90% they see on TV, which is true. You said, I just never played GTA. That's what happened to me. Because my parents, they were kind of like very church influenced. Yo, I remember one time, my dad came up to me one day when I was like a little Jimmy. He walked into my room. I forgot what game I was playing. What game was I playing? I was playing, I don't know if it was Ratchet and Clank or if it was Kingdom Hearts. My dad walks in one day just angry. What are you playing? Like, bro, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts. What's wrong? You ain't playing that Grand Theft Auto game, right? I'm like, no, I'm not playing Grand Theft Auto. Why? Because they told me you could have sex in cars and kill people and shoot and run people over. I was like, don't you see Mickey Mouse? Mickey Mouse is, I'm running around with Donald and Goofy. Fuck you mean, man? I ain't playing no goddamn GTA. But they told my parents in churches and shit before. And then that's when they try to take away my Pokemon cards too and try to say pocket monsters. And then they try to say the back of Yu-Gi-Oh cards is the portal to hell. So then they try to condition my parents to not make me watch Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid. My parents used to be like, oh, it's the work of the devil why Goku is turning Super Saiyan. Like whenever Goku was like screaming, my parents was like, nope, he getting possessed by Satan. Turn this shit off. And I used to be looking at my mom like, I'm gonna watch
my
this shit.
dad beat my ass and my brother's ass for playing GTA 3. Good times. Sag.
Yo, but then it's like, you know what? I can't get mad at my parents with the Dragon Ball Z thing because I tried turning Super Saiyan one time in front of my dad, and that was a very not turning Super Saiyan. I tried to float. I know it sounds dumb. I don't know if I told chat this story. I tried to do some dumb shit like Dragon Ball Z. Look, there was an episode in Dragon Ball Z where I forgot who they told. Was it Goku or they told a specific character that if you wanted to learn how to fly in the game, you had to feel like a feeling of emptiness in your stomach. So I'm in my room and I tried to do that, but I couldn't float. So I got upset. Then I said, fuck it. If I can't float, let me try to turn Super Saiyan. So there was a portion where I closed myself off in my room and I literally stanced. I had a whole stance. And I'm like, and I'm like feeling it. I'm like my veins is popping out. Yo, my dad walks in and he was like, nah, get your ass over here. Nah, we done with this. You never watching this show again. Yo. And I'm there looking like sweating buckets like, my dad's like, I'm done. You ain't watching this fucking devil show ever again. Look at you getting mad for no reason, literally having veins popping out your neck. Man, so I couldn't watch Dragon Ball Z as a kid. So this is why whenever chat brings up a lot of like the Dragon Ball Z lore, I didn't grow up watching Dragon Ball Z because my parents forbidded me of watching Dragon Ball Z. Pokemon, I had to really talk my parents into watching Pokemon because they really try to stop me from watching Pokemon because people from church tried to influence them and tell them pocket monsters. You have monsters in your pocket. So there's Satan in your pocket. Why would you want to allow your children to have Satan in their pocket? So then the parents, being dumb as shit back in the day, used to believe that shit instantaneously. And then they used to come up to me and try to take away my Pokemon cards and shit. But yeah, they did the same thing with Pokemon to me with that. And then they try to do the same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Yu-Gi-Oh! In the back of the cards has like a black swirl looking like it's fire going to like a pit of an abyss or some shit. I guess that's the Shadow Realm in the back of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. Now that I think about it, you said dark types and it's like, oh yes, thank you Ace Operative for bringing that up. The Pokemon Kadabra, when my parents saw Kadabra and Alakazam.
Surprised I didn't get grounded for having an Itachi poster with his Sharingan out. And it was a big ass wall poster.
Yo, that sounds crazy. But when my parents saw Kadabra, motherfucker had a red star on his head, like with his hands. Kadabra! My parents was like, what in tarnation? But, you know, they're Dominican. So I'm just doing like a white person impression. But their Dominican what in tarnation was like, what the fuck is this? They're like, yo, my son watching this Satan Pokemon.
You can carjack people. You can carjack prostitutes. You know what the worst part is? There's prostitutes in the game. What is wrong with my son? Why would he ever want a game like that? I don't know, man, but you messed up somewhere in that parenting. Your kid is
damn, you messed up somewhere.
Fucked up. I would have to agree with you. My goodness. I'm definitely going to kick his ass when I get home.
You said, have you ever tried to talk to your parents about the past and how they were wrong? Not really, but every time I do mention it, my parents end up laughing it off. And then my parents, like, I've already had my parents say sorry in that instance. Like, my mom used to be like, oh, my bad. I'm sorry about, like, that shit and stuff. And because, like, my mom knows about Pokemon now and all that shit. And she doesn't go crazy about Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! I think my parents still don't like Dragon Ball Z too much because of the whole all that shit, because it's just screaming. My parents look at this show and they're like, why the fuck are they always screaming? Why are they always angry? So they instantly get turned off by Dragon Ball Z. But Pokemon and all the other shit, I guess, didn't get too crazy. But I mean, being realistic, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was kind of dark, though. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was kind of dark. Because I look back at Yu-Gi-Oh! Motherfuckers put Yugi's grandpa in a fucking coma. Talking about, he ripped his goddamn, he said, Yugi, take my dick. Take my deck. Beat Kaiba. Fucking put him in the Shadow Realm. Motherfucker took Kaiba's little brother, put him in a jail cell, mind fucked him. Mokuba was like this. That show was kind of fucked up. And then when Pegasus lost, they yoinked his eyeball. That show was dark.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 is some of the darkest shit keck.
Oh, no. Yeah, I know that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0, was that the one where Yu-Gi-Oh! Was playing with the knife? And then he was trying to play that game with the knife, was stabbing the hands. And then the big bully motherfucker was straight killing people in Season 0. Season 0, he was like, wait, you a bully? Mind crush! Straight up killing.
My mom tried that with me when I was little. She's Catholic and saw me watching old school Naruto while it was still airing in Cartoon Network. Tell me why the first time she ever saw me watching anime, it's in the middle of Gaara's crazy ass half transformation into the Shukaku, drooling and groaning his fucking lungs out.
Yo, I hate that about parents because they catch you watching the show literally at the worst time, right? Like, look, here's the thing. My mom could be like, ¿y qué tú estás viendo? ¿Tú estás viendo esa vaina de Naruto? And I'm like, yo, I'm watching Naruto. This show's kind of heat. And she's like, eso no es del diablo. Like, she's like, oh, that's not some satanic weird shit. Some show you're not supposed to be watching. I'm like, mom, this show is not like what you think it is. This show is fire. I could be watching this show anytime. The second my mom walks in, Naruto doing Naruto, the harem, the sexy jutsu, and it's just Naruto with fucking big ass titties with the pigtails. hips big as fuck, my dick's hard. And I'm just like, Mom, you come in literally at the worst time. Naruto uses sexy jutsu like 2 times. And the 2 times she uses it, you come in. My mom in the room like, you watching cartoon porn? I'm there like just angry because I lose. Or the other time my mom walked in on me when I was watching Naruto, right? I'm watching the anime. Second she walks in, bro. Fucking Orochimaru taking a whole scroll, deep throating that shit like it's fucking brazzers down his throat. And my mom is just like, he's a snake. Snake, Satan. Snake, Satan, Adam, Eve, Garden of Eden. Snake tricks Adam. I'm like, oh, nah. Tricks Adam. Adam, no, tricks Eve. Eve eats the apple. She sins. Then she make Adam sin. Adam, Eve, snake, God, demon, satanic. And I'm just like, Mom, stop. Mom, please stop. Yo, I'm telling you, being in a Spanish household back in the day was nuts. You said, but that apple was busted. Yo, it was just, you can't win.
But the actual like coded point of the questions is they determine how
One
fast
time
you
I
level
was
up.
watching Naruto and my aunt came in to say hi. She walks in on me watching Neji beat Hinata's ass. She asked my mom what she got me watching.
I return until convertible.
Yo.
My mom be on this shit. I be watching Pokemon Journeys and then she be asking, why are you watching this show for kids? Then later I'm watching JoJo Part 4 and Ira's stand blows up a character and she be like, why are you watching violent shows?
Oh, nah, JoJo's different though. In JoJo, people straight dying in like 2 seconds. And they be dying out of dumb shit in JoJo. JoJo, he be like, he used Hammond. Now the wind that's blowing like a gentle breeze is hitting like a truck. Straight up crushed. And I'm just like, you got killed by the wind? Next thing you know, there's oxygen, like Hammond or whatever can make oxygen kill you. Hammond, I don't know, man. Stronheim, though, that guy was crazy. But yeah, that was basically my childhood. Spanish parents, they were not joking. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon, like I said, was hard to watch, but I still managed to watch it. But like I said, Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like is a bit more understandable because Yu-Gi-Oh! Was actually like, they were wilding in that show. Like people was getting tossed into shadow games, and shadow games was very serious. And they're like, yo, I'm thinking in my head now, bro. Yo, I think there was an instance where my sister was watching Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Yo, when you made it up to this scene, when you made it up to this shit in fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, bro, Merrick, yo, when you made it up to Merrick arc, it was done, bro. Like, parents will walk in and my mom be like, hi, santo. She'll run out and bring a fucking crucifix. Like, yo, throw away the television. Throw it all away. The Merrick arc, this guy was going ham. He was like, I have the Egyptian god cards. And I have Slifer, Obelisk. Like, he was straight bugging. And I don't care what this show does. They did Joey dirty. Because Joey beat this motherfucker. Joey beat him. But motherfucker passed out of exhaustion. Which is cap. Because I know Joey beat him. That was fucked up. Crazy ass looking motherfucker, dude. The Shadow Realm fucked him. And it's like, you can't blame Joey. Imagine being in a Shadow game and like the mental toll. Like you're being, your brain getting all fucked up in the Shadow game. And then come on, bro. That's not fair. You said Joey had the Timbs on in that duel. Bro. You said, and Joey did it with a Millennium. Without, yes. He didn't even have a Millennium item. It was just Joey. I feel like Joey beat him. I don't give a fuck because this guy had a Millennium item, Shadow Realm powers and shit. It's not fair.